Well, good evening and welcome to Corpus Christi, Texas. We are on the campus of Ray High School where tonight KWES brings you the area round of the state high school girls basketball playoffs. It's your Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Bears of San Antonio Brennan. I am Joe Aguilar, joined tonight by Mike Gonzalez. We'll bring you all the action from tonight's contest. And this is going to be a good one, isn't it, Mike?
Absolutely, Joe. Very excited to be here in Corpus Christi for an area round match. We come off a big win Tuesday night against a very, very tough PSGA Lady Bears team. For the 11th year in a row, Weslaco brings home a bi-district championship. They're used to being on this stage, and then now they're going up against a San Antonio Brennan team that are also district champions, 29-3 on the year, have a couple of Division I prospects, and so this should be a fun one.
Yeah, it is going to be a fun one, and I know you got a chance to catch up with Coach Contreras of the Lady Bears.
Yeah, she's in her 17th season overall as a coach. However, this is her 5th season with San Antonio Brennan. This is their first playoff appearance, so really putting a stamp on the program here. And she was telling me that they had to make the playoffs in like 6-7 years. So they were going through a little drought there, but she's got the program going. She has a lot of success. Was at San Antonio Hardendale as a head coach, won numerous playoff games, also won a district championship, was an assistant at San Antonio Wagner. They actually went to the state championship or state tournament there a few times. So she has a very strong resume that she's brought to San Antonio Brennan.
Yeah, and she's starting a good tradition there with their first playoff appearance. You know, I got a chance to talk to Coach Fino right before the ball game. And, of course, as you mentioned, this isn't the first time they've been in the area round. This is something that is expected of the Lady Panthers of Weslaco, something that the community expects year in and year out. And, of course, they're going to be facing a very good Lady Bears team for the second week in a row, because last week they did play the Lady Bears. And, of course, one thing that Coach Fino wants her girls to recognize is that they need not panic. Yes, this team is a very good team that they will be facing, a team that they did face before earlier in the tournament season of the preseason of the basketball schedule. So she said, do not panic. She also told them that they need to slow down the transition. Can't allow them too many points on the fast break, too many points in transition. And so they need to also, as you mentioned, defensively, both teams like to play a lot of good defenses to break the press, and they need to be tough on the defensive boards. Don't give them second and third shot opportunities. And right now, we're going to turn it down to the public address announcer as we get set for this matchup.
Today's game will be between the visiting team, the Weslaco Lady Panthers, versus the home team, the Brennan Lady Bears. Let me remind fans that this event is governed by UIL rules and regulations. As spectators, everyone is responsible for exhibiting good sportsmanship, and as adults, showing our youth how to be good spectators. Please refrain from the use of any negative or derogatory comments about the other team or game officials. Be aware that by UIL rules, game officials can penalize a team for poor sportsmanship by its fans. There are police officers on duty and school administrators who supervise this event and is available to answer any questions. Thank you for attending this game to support our student athletes and high school athletics. And now, I will introduce the rosters for both teams. First, the visiting team, the Weslaco Lady Panthers. Number 3, Bella Arredondo. Number 4, Manny Smith. Number 5, Savannah Puente. Number 12, Kennedy Guerrando. Number 15, Alyssa Vasquez. Number 22, Alyssa Delgado. Number 23, Isabel Magallanes. Number 32, Amber Rodriguez. Number 42, Ivani Pruneda. And now your starters. Number 1, Destiny Ramos. Number 2, Melanie Arlon. Number 10, Alexa Number 44, Abby Lee. And now here's Carter. Number 1, Nayeli Espinosa. Number 11, Tyra Sotelo. Number 12, Jillian Lore. Number 13, Taylor Ross. Number 42, Jada West. Under the direction of head coach Jackie Contreras. Assistant coach David Johnson, assistant coach Alisa Hogan. At this time, will everyone please stand? Gentlemen, remove your hats. Everyone place your hand over your heart and show respect for our flag and our country. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Fans, that this concession stand will be open throughout the game. We have the following items: popcorn, nacho, french pies, pickles, candies, chips, Gatorade, drinks, and water. So please visit our concession stand during the game.
Well, good evening, and we are at the Corpus Christi Ray High School Gymnasium as we bring you the area round of the state high school girls basketball playoffs. Joe Aguilar, Mike Gonzalez bringing you all this action as your Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Bears. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineups for both ball clubs, and we'll start with the Lady Bears. They start off with number 1, Nayeli Espinosa, number 11, Tyra Sotelo, number 12, Jillian Torres, number 13, Taylor Ross, and number 42, Jada West. For your Lady Panthers, they'll start with Melanie Carrion, Annabella, Raimi Medina, Destiny Ramos, and Alexa Davila. Well, the Lady Bears are already on the court. Taylor Ross is already in the circle as she's going to do the jumping duties for the Lady Bears. We're waiting for the Lady Panthers to get on the court.
Yeah, Joe. Both teams played one another at the Border Bash tournament earlier this year, back in November 20th. The Lady Bears came out victorious, 69-43. Keys to that game was that they dominated the paint. They rebounded the ball well. They put a lot of pressure on the guards. And so when we talked to Coach Contreras, she's hoping for the same results. They got a lot of second chance points as well. And I think a lot of it was because of the size advantage.
Well, the tip goes to the Lady Bears, and it's steal quickly by your Lady Panthers, and that's going to be Alexa Davila with a quick steal. So they got the ball on their side of the court. That's what you want to see quickly, is for them to be able to move, for them to be able to show that they can play. So Melanie Carrion out on the right wing, Ramos. And then they're going to go inside to Medina. Medina gets her own rebound out to Carrion. Carrion for three. That's going to be short. And third shot opportunity. This goes to Carrion inside, and she's going to be fouled. So what a great job on the offensive board by your Lady Panthers.
Yeah, but it started with defense. They're getting that turnover right off the bat, and then they went to go attack. They're able to get those second and third chances. We're able to draw a foul, and Carrion is going to the line.
Yeah, she'll shoot two, and they're going to call that foul on Taylor Ross. So that's going to be her first foul of the night. That a little strong, hits off the back iron.
We mentioned that Brennan came out victorious earlier in the year. However, Carrion had a huge afternoon, or huge game that time, scoring 24 points. And so we need for her to have that kind of contribution again.
Well, she gets the second one. So the first point of the night come by way of the charity stripe, and that's Melanie Carrion, 1 for 2 as we begin action here. They're trying to go inside to Jada West. They do push it outside to the corner, and from beyond the arc, that one a little too strong, and underneath on the basket are your Lady Panthers doing battle with Jada West.
On Tuesday night, Joe, we saw the Lady Panthers play very physical basketball there, did a tremendous job at slowing down Kayla Hernandez, the PSGA's top scorer, the Valley's top scorer, and they're off to a great start tonight, getting a turnover and then a jump ball as we see a press break here.
That's going to be a double dribble, so it'll go the other way.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate because they had an opportunity there, but again, if they can keep this kind of tempo, keep playing it like this, they'll be in good shape.
That they will. We've played a minute here in this area round of the high school playoff. It's your Lady Panthers 1, the Lady Bears 0. Kicking it outside to Sotelo. She's trying to go inside, and she does. Double team crashes on top of Taylor Ross, and she's going to be fouled, so she'll go to the line. And they're going to charge that one to Alexa Davila, her first foul of the night, and Taylor Ross is at the line for 2.
You saw, Joe, down there in the block area, 2 or 3 Lady Panthers there. And that's what they want to do. They want to try to frustrate her as much as possible, just make her feel uncomfortable there, because we know that she has a size advantage.
And she makes good of both free throws, and now the Lady Bears are up 2-1 against your Lady Panthers. A quick way to break the press is just to pass the ball quickly like that. And from way downtown is Destiny Ramos with a tray, and now your Lady Panthers up 4-2.
No hesitation there by Destiny. Always one to take the shot when she's open. Did a great job there, let it go, and makes her first field goal.
And that's what I was going to mention earlier when you talked about the defense collapsing on Taylor Ross and making her hesitate. What you want to do is you want to make her hesitate because that creates the traveling.
Absolutely, and the Lady Panthers were able to get a number of turnovers Tuesday night.
From three-point land, that is good, and that is Jillian Torres. Jillian Torres averages 16 points a night.
She's the young lady that they're going to have to stop tonight. A great outside shooter. She could shoot from anywhere on the floor, very athletic. Is a top scorer of this team.
10-second violation. And that's exactly what Coach Fino wanted to stop. Was that press and really keeping you from getting across the timeline. So it'll go the other way. Lady Bears up 5-4 as we wind down to 2 minutes here in this ball game of the first period being played. Inside to West, and West was really tied up by Medina, but West got the best of it, and she gets that bucket, and now it's 7-4, Lady Bears on top. Here comes Ramos again, all the way across to Davila. Inside to Carrion. Carrion goes up, has that one knocked away. But it's going to stay in the hands of your Lady Panthers.
For the most part, Joe, the Lady Panthers are doing a good job breaking the press there. But once they set up, they just need to run their offense there. Carrion was going up for the shot there, but it was blocked.
Long inbound pass to Ramos. Ramos looking to her right, gives it to Medina. Medina for 3. In and out. Good rebound by Vela. Can't get the pass, and this one quickly to Sotelo, and she'll go down the lane, gets that shot, doesn't fall, but she's going to be fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2.
Miscommunication there on the other end for Weslaco. Vela expected her teammate to be on top of the key, I think, and instead she went toward the basket there, and that led to the turnover in the fast break.
Yeah, and Sotelo went to the hole, didn't get it to fall, but she gets the foul, so she'll shoot 2. First one is no good, in and out.
So right now they have the Lady Panthers for 2 team fouls.
Yeah, both of them on Davila. And the second one doesn't go, but West with the rebound goes up strong. They're going to say no basket, it was on the floor.
Yeah, Brennan's kind of pleading their case there, but they'll get the ball back right now underneath the basket.
That foul was on Ana Vela. That's her first foul. They get the inbound pass to West. West dribbling out to her left, getting back out to the top to Espinosa. In the corners, Torres, and Torres gets a tray to fall. So that's the second tray for Torres tonight, and now it's a 6-point lead, and West with a steal and a bucket. I'm sorry, Ross with the steal and a bucket. So 12-4 is the score. Here comes Carrion on the other end. Misses that one. She gets her own rebound. Going down quickly to Sotelo. Sotelo to Torres, and Torres gets the bucket. So quick points in transition for the Lady Bears, and now they're up by 10, 14-4.
Yeah, turnovers here, just like the first matchup there. Brennan doing a great job pressuring on defense there, and we got the Lady Bears, on a 12-0 run right now. So Coach Fino, I think, did a great job here calling a timeout. It's the right thing to do, kind of stop the bleeding a little bit and just regroup a little bit.
Yeah, and I think you hit something earlier when you said that they were doing all the right things. They need to get back to all those right things that they were doing in the first 2 minutes of this ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, making some free throws and hitting from the outside. And, and then on defense, getting a turnover or make sure to box out, get the rebounds and start the fast break.
Yeah, and I was referring to just exactly what you said, get that turnover, because they started off with that steal, so we need to get back to that. So the Lady Panthers will inbound with 4:47 to go here in the opening period, and they're going to get it to Carrion. Carrion quickly to Ramos, and now back to Medina, and way up on top is Vela. Vela inside to Destiny Ramos, and so she'll come back out to the top.
So we got Destiny Ramos there on Ross to see if she can go, and that's exactly what she did. She was trying to drive in and was able to draw the foul. But you can see there, Joe, on the inbound pass off the press, they have Ross there going, on the ball there. It's harder to see being that she's taller.
Yeah, and the good thing is that's Ross's second foul, so they're going to sit her down for a little bit as she thinks things over, because that's somebody that we'd like to see in foul trouble pretty soon. Loose ball, we'll see who it goes to. It's going to go to the Lady Bears, as Ana Vela was down there challenging Naelia Espinosa for that loose ball.
Yeah, the Lady Bears clogged up the lane there, and they're doing a pretty good job right now.
Espinosa gets it out to Sotelo, back to Espinosa. They got West inside, and that one's going to go out to the corner, back to West inside. Another back is West, and she gets the bucket. So we'll see who that foul is on. A blocking foul on Ana Vela. So Ana Vela picks up her second foul, and this is going to be a three-point play for West.
And we got a substitution in. Villapando comes into the game. I think we got a lane violation there.
Lane violation on the Lady Panthers, so she'll shoot another one.
So Kenny Villapando goes in for Ana Vela.
And we've seen that throughout the year. Villapando and Vela switching positions. So the three-point play is good, and now it's 17-4, Lady Bears on top. Long pass to Ramos, getting it inside to Villapando. She can't hang on to it. Ball is loose, and away with it is Alexa Davila. What a great heads-up play by Alexa Davila, and to go right up to the basket.
Alexa Davila got off to a slow start Tuesday night, but
and Villapando with a great job tying up West.
Yeah.
As West was trying to come down with the rebound, Villapando quickly got her hands in there cleanly.
Yeah, brings in that energy, good hustle play there, got the possession arrow Weslaco's way, they get the ball back.
And that's what you want to see. Medina, and again they break the press. Here comes Villapando. Medina, that's going to be a travel. So it'll go the other way.
I'll tell you what, Joe, one of the things I notice, especially when we get this deep into the playoffs, is those officials are going to call everything, even the ticky-tack, even though it might have been just a few steps, they're going to call travel if it's, a few extra steps.
Great job by the Lady Panther defense there, not allowing West to go up strong. From beyond the three-point line is Ramos. Good rebound, and inside to Carrion, off the glass and in. So Carrion getting herself 3 points tonight and helping the cause, cutting into that lead, now trailing only by 9, 17-8. Lady Panthers are trailing.
Good rebound by Alexa, but a better pass. Great vision there on getting that rebound and finding her teammate.
Good job by the defense, not allowing Sotelo to drive. Sotelo thought she had a clean lane to the rack, and she could not get there because that defense really shut things down. And that one just above the head of Davila.
And that's unfortunate because they were able to get the ball back. You feel like they're getting some momentum here. And then there's a turnover there. They just got to kind of, one of those things you mentioned, Joe, is don't panic. Just calm down, run your offense. We've got plenty of time, a lot of basketball left.
17-8, 2:45 to go here in the opening period. Espinosa out to her right to Sotelo. They're going to go inside. Can't be handled, and Carrion comes away with the loose ball. Gives it up to Ramos. Ramos back to Carrion. Carrion will lay that in. No, it doesn't fall. Loose ball, and picked up by Ramos. And we got a whistle. A kick ball, and we'll see who they're going to award the ball to. They're going to say it was a kick ball on the side of the Lady Panthers.
Just couldn't finish it. They did everything else right.
No, they're going to say it is Lady Panther basketball.
Okay.
So good job there by the officials, because I really thought it was Lady Panther basketball. Ramos for three. Off the glass, hits, doesn't go all in. Villalpando with the rebound. Trying to get rid of it, she cannot, and it's stolen. Here comes Sotelo. Sotelo's going to go up to the rack and lay that one in. So Tyra Sotelo has her first points of the night. 19-8, Lady Bears on top. Here comes Ramos. She has it blocked. Rebounded by Villalpando, but she loses it and it goes down the other way. 17-foot jumper, short. Rebound by the Lady Bears. Underneath the basket was Zenaira Adams, and she goes right back up. Puts it in, 21-8, a minute 50 to go.
That's just a case where Brennan out-hustled Weslaco getting back there, and they're able to get that easy layup.
Davila, a little strong. Villalpando tracks it down, and that's going to be a foul on Brennan. Elise Sellers, as she kind of wrapped herself around, grabbed too much of the Lady Panthers. So non-shooting foul, so Lady Panthers will inbound. Inbound pass to Villalpando. She tries to go up. He is fouled, so she's going to go to the line for two.
Yeah, I thought that was, just want to make sure here, but yeah, I thought that was a great pass or great idea by Medina going there to give her teammate an opportunity to go up and draw the foul. You want to get points any way you can.
Yeah, and what a great decision by Villalpando not to hesitate to go straight up. Because a lot of times in that situation, a lot of people put the ball down. And Villalpando didn't. She didn't hesitate. She misses the first free throw.
So this is the third and fourth free throw attempts for the Lady Panthers. They shot 8 out of 14 for 58% Tuesday night, which is not bad. They shot 4 out of 5 in the fourth quarter, which I thought was key because the game was very close.
Yeah, it was. Second free throw was good, 22-9 with a minute and a half to go here in the first period. From three-point land, that one misses. And we've got it traveling, but more importantly, that young lady hit herself pretty hard on the floor, so we're going to just keep it here, but we're going to, make sure that she is okay. But good hustle by both sides right there.
Yeah, second round of the playoffs. Both teams are getting after it, and it's been a fun one so far. And, yeah, we just hope the young lady is okay.
Well, she's sitting up, so that's always a good sign. And now she is standing up, so that's always a good sign.
Yeah.
You want to see the girls hustle, but you never want to see any injuries.
No, absolutely not, no. And it's great to see her even kind of walking or jogging there a little bit.
Absolutely. So hats off to her, and I'm glad that the crowd gave her a big round of applause. And we've got 1:26 to go here in the opening period. It is the Lady Bears of San Antonio Brennan 21, your Lady Panthers 9. So the Lady Panthers will inbound. Inside to West. West puts it on the ground, but she travels. And that's exactly what you want to see. We talked about that earlier, is if you give them some pressure, force them to put it on the ground, you can create those turnovers.
And I kind of feel like she felt the presence of 2 or 3 girls coming at her, and that's what draws the turnover.
Here comes Villalpando. Inside to Davila. Davila has it knocked away. And she is fouled. West is after the rebound. So we'll see who they call that one on. They're going to call it on Villalpando, so she'll pick up her first foul tonight. So that's 5 team fouls on your Weslaco Panthers. As we run down the final minute of the first period. So Nayeli Espinosa waits for it to come down, and she picks it up. Clock will start. They're going inside. quick turnaround jumper. Little strong, rebounded by Davila. Medina, back to Davila, almost knocked away. Davila driving, she loses it. And here comes Sotelo. Sotelo, what a good job defensively by Villalpando, getting her hands in there to create a loose ball situation. But it was picked up back by the Lady Bears. Turnaround jumper taken by Sellers. She's fouled, so she's going to go to the line for 2.
So we've seen the power game of Brennan. Now we see the quickness of it with this young lady as she goes to the free throw line to see if she can give her team a few more points here.
So Sellers at the line for 2. First one is good. 22-9, Lady Bears on top. Misses the second one, rebounded by Sotelo, knocked away by Villalpando. And she comes up with the loose ball and gives it up to Medina. Medina, long pass to Ramos, and Ramos can't keep her hands on it. Gets away from her, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to go right back to the Lady Bears with 12 seconds to go here in the first period.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a substitution there. Number 15, Alyssa Vasquez. I think you were talking about her, Joe. When we were here for the shoot-around there, only a freshman.
Yeah, good little player there. Plays real solid defense. So Espinosa out to Sotelo. Sotelo with the last shot here. Doesn't take it. And we played one here in Corpus Christi, the area round of the girls basketball state playoff. It is the Lady Bears of San Antonio Brennan 22, your Lady Panthers 9. We'll be right back. Well, we're just about to get underway here in the second period. It is the Lady Bears of San Antonio Brennan 22, your Lady Panthers 9. Very exciting first period, Mike.
Well, the Panthers got off to a really good start there, I thought, but that 12-0 run is what's really hurt them at this point of the game. They ended the first quarter strong, I thought. They got a few baskets, a free throw, and let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
Jillian Torres with 8 points in the first period. They go inside to West. She loses it, and away with it is Ramos. She'll go up the court. She'll change direction. She loses the basketball, and we'll see what the whistle is all about. Looks like it was a blocking foul, and it is. And they're going to call that one on Espinosa. That's her second foul of the night. That's the 15th foul on the Lady Bears. So that's a non-shooting foul, so the Lady Panthers will inbound.
We got a substitution, number 23 in for number 1 for San Antonio Brennan.
Inside to Carrion. Carrion, what a great shot as she uses her body to deflect the defender. And now she's up to 5 points here tonight. 22-11, 7.5 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, despite the size difference, she's not afraid to go up strong there. Got the big basket.
Sotelo for 3. So Sotelo now has 5 points tonight and extends the lead 25-11. A steal by the Lady Bears. This time, the Lady Bears can't get the 3 to fall, and this is going to be Davila with the rebound. And she'll go coast to coast. Little 8-foot jumper misses. Ball is on the ground. And a timeout called as Melanie Carrion does a great job securing the rebound.
It was the right thing to do, the smart thing to do. Come down with the ball. You're on the floor. You don't want to turn the ball over. Just call timeout.
So that they do. So we've got 7:03 here in the first half, and let's go ahead and give you the rundown on the points scored by the players. Melanie Carrion with that basket right now. She's got 5 points. Destiny Ramos has 3. Alexa Davila has 2. And Alyssa Delgado has 1, and she was 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Melanie Carrion did go to the free throw line as well, and she is 1 for 1 as well. Jillian Torres has 8 points for the Lady Bears. She leads the Lady Bears scoring, followed by Jada West. Jada West has 5. Taylor Ross has 4. Tyra Sotelo has 2. Zenaira Adams has 2, and Elise Sellers has 1.
Fans will remember that Rami Medina is the one that got off to a great start on Tuesday night because Alexa, Destiny, and Melanie couldn't get going until the second half, but they're off to a better start tonight.
Inbound pass stolen by Torres. They give it back to Torres. And from three-point land is Dotson, and she misses, and it's a rebound by Elise Sellers, and she travels, so to go back to your Lady Panthers.
The big difference in this game has been the three-point shooting, and every time the Brennan can miss, so we need to get that rebound there.
Yeah, Brennan's knocked down 3 from beyond the arc. Davila, she'll go up to the rack. Off the glass, doesn't go in, but she is fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2.
And you see her there driving in, faked like she was going to pass, and then went up with the left hand, was able to draw the foul.
And that foul is on Jada West. That's her first foul tonight, but that'll send Davila to the line to shoot 2.
I had a chance to interview Alexa after the game on Tuesday, and something that I realized, Joe, is, hey, she's bigger than I thought. When you look at her from far away, you think, well, maybe 5'6", 5'7", but I would say she's like 5'8", 5'9". I mean, the roster has her listed like at 5'8", but I was impressed with her size, and she's tough. Yeah. She is really tough there.
Yeah, she's been one of the spark plugs all year long. She gets the second one, so 1 for 2 are the 3 ladies that have gone to the free throw line for your Lady Panthers. 25-12 is your score. 6:34 to go here in the second period.
And they've pretty much stuck with this zone defense. They give you kind of like a 3-2 look. You see there, Villapando kind of staying there in the middle, and there's a rotation going on. You see there, when Brennan gets the ball in the block area, 2 or 3 girls come in, swamp her there.
And you saw how quick Carrion got down there and just grabbed the ball, and quickly a jump ball situation so your Panthers can bring the ball up the court. And here comes Ramos from beyond the arc. That is good. Destiny Ramos has her second tray of the night. 25-15. Lady Bears on top. 6:05 to go here in the second period.
Just like the first time, Joe had a great look to the basket there.
And again, this is what your Lady Panthers need to do. West goes up. She can't get it to fall, but they get the rebound to avoid the second and third shot opportunities. That shot taken by Ramos from 12 feet away, can't get it to fall. And this is going to be the Lady Bears with the rebound and bringing it up the court quickly. And they can't get the ball inside as the ladies in purple collapse down there and make sure that they can't get it. Ramos back to the foul, back to the rack, but she is charged with a charge. And that's a good job by Dodson defensively for the Lady Bears.
Yeah, it's just one of those situations, Joe, where you just got to give Brennan credit there for being in position to draw that charge. Davila, as we mentioned, you see her come out of the game, but Coach Fino actually was praising her because that's what we want them to do. We want them to be aggressive. You want them to attack. That's their game. And it's just,
Yeah, and the reason they bring Davila out because she just picked up her 3rd foul. So Ana Vela comes onto the court, and that's someone you and I were talking about on our way up here, and just her tenacity, just what she brings to the club. She is under there, and she's not afraid to really get her involved in there, go up for the boards. She is not as big as strong as a lot of your players, but she's fearless.
Yeah, absolutely. Tuesday night, she started off against Kayla Hernandez and did an excellent job on her. She started for about 4 or 5 minutes before she was substituted in, but it's good that Coach Fino can make those kind of moves and know that whoever goes in will come in and bring something to the table.
Yeah, Bella's been on this club for a couple of years already, so that, she knows this team. She's been here before, and so she's going to give you all that she's got.
Yeah, I mean, she's one of many seniors on this team. I mean, they've got about, 6, 7 seniors on this team, and so a lot of experience. coming and going inside for substitutions.
So the Lady Bears call a timeout, and they come back out from that timeout. We've got 5:16 to go here in the second period. It's the Lady Bears 25, your Lady Panthers 15.
And we see a trap here.
Again, that's the defense that you want to see. You talked about that. I mean, you said that, Mike, the trap. Here comes Medina. She goes up off the glass, doesn't get that to fall. Carrion tries to come up with the loose ball and cannot. And a long pass to Sotelo. But a great job by Ramos getting underneath there, not allowing her to get that fast point. And just talking about Vela, look how strong she goes up there.
And she was going up there against Ross. He
Yes.
was about 3 or 4 inches taller than her.
And they're going to call Ross for another foul.
And
Ross went over the back is what she did.
And I think Coach Fino is signaling to the score table. Is that her third?
That is her third foul.
Yeah, that's critical there. And let's see if they take her out of the game.
Well, she's already been out of the game a while. So this is going to be a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity for Ana Vela.
Both teams are in the bonus now.
Right. So we'll be shooting free throws from here on in, at least in the first half. We got 4:54 to play. Doesn't get the first one, and that's going to be on Villalpando. No, they're going to say it went out of bounds.
Yeah,
No, it is on Villalpando. Yeah, because Villalpando went over the back, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that from up here, and that's going to be her third foul. So they're going to send Dotson to the line, and Dotson will do just what Vela did, shoot a 1-and-1.
We got a substitution.
Sellers coming back in on the floor, and she'll replace Ross. As you just mentioned, she's got 3 fouls.
So that was a smart substitution by Contreras.
Great job by Villalpando with the rebound as Dotson misses the first free throw. Carrion, she's going to drive. She's going to go up. Good job by Villalpando. Did you see how quickly she came in to knock that one away and grab it? Travel on Medina. Medina did a good job not hesitating, going to try to get that one to fall, but they get her with the travel, so it'll go the other way.
Yeah, I thought that was a little ticky-tack, but yeah, you got to adjust to the refs.
Yeah,
that's what they're going to call. You got to be careful.
Villalpando comes up as she's got 3 fouls, and they're going to bring in another youngster in Alyssa Delgado.
So it looks like we got a little bit of pressure here. Let's see, they come with a trap.
Out to the corner. Vela defensively. And that one's going to be an arm by Vela, and they do charge her with it. So Vela is going to pick up her third foul, and that's going to send Jillian Torres to the line. It'll be a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity for her.
And if you saw what she did, Joe, she faked to her right and went left and was able to draw the foul.
Vela with the rebound as she misses. Here comes Carrion. Not a lot of backcourt pressure here in the last few minutes by the Lady Bears. Trapped is Ramos. She loses it. They get it to Sotelo, 2-on-1 inside the Torres, and Torres will lay it in.
Excellent pass there on the transition offense.
Ramos from beyond the arc. That one's off. Delgado trying to save it. She gets it inside, but it goes into the hands of the Lady Bears. Here comes Dotson. Travel, that's right. That's the right call.
Yeah, and I'm glad they called that, Joe, but I was afraid there that they were going to call blocking there because it wasn't the best angle. However, it was good enough to draw that travel.
Yeah, from where I'm sitting, I could see the travel before the block.
And once again, we see the young lady, Alyssa Vasquez, in number 15. And I wonder, Joe, I could be wrong, but
the Lady Bears have 6 on the floor.
Oh, I see.
Referee is calling that out.
Right on top of it.
Yeah, so they get it straightened out. So go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, Joe, that I wonder if Alyssa's coming in the game and getting these minutes because of the foul situation.
That could be. And the good thing is that a lot of these girls have a lot of experience. Coach Fino does a good job getting them playing minutes throughout the season. Carrion with the rebound and a bucket. So Carrion has 7 points tonight, 27-17. Long pass to Torres. Knocked away. And a good pickup by Vela. She comes up with the loose ball. Here comes Vasquez. Off the glass. Doesn't go in. And the rebound picked up by your Lady Panthers. A good job by Delgado.
You talk about the panic, Joe. This is where they just need to settle down, run your offense. Don't need to rush anything.
So the Alyssas come in and make a difference. Right now, a good block by Delgado. And a steal, a Sotelo way in front. Knocked away by Carrion. But that's going to be a foul. And she'll go to the line for 2.
She was hoping to draw a jump ball there. And wasn't done on purpose. Let's make that clear. And the young lady, she's down right now. And let's see what the officials call. They're going to call
the officials are going to call a hold on Carrion, and they're going to send Sotelo, I believe, is the one that was charging down the lane, and they're going to give her 2 free throws. And she gets up and jogs off, which is always a good sign.
We talk about the three-point shooting of San Antonio Brennan. Another difference in this game has been the fast break points. Brennan has been able to get a lot of those in this first half.
Well, Sotelo is going to take a breather, and they're going to send Mariah Dotson to shoot the free throws for her. So Dotson is at the line. She was at the line earlier for a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity, and she missed it. So she misses the first of 2 here.
And I don't know, Joe, maybe you can clear this up for me, but the coach, they get to choose who can shoot the free throws. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
The second one is made, and it's 28-17, just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Lady Panthers trailing by 11. Vasquez changing directions. Gives it up to Medina. Medina dribbling out to her right, comes out to her left, looking to drive. She does, goes up. That one's short. Rebound is Vasquez. She goes up. She's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, what we saw there, Joe, is a combination of a sophomore and a junior there. So we're gaining a good glimpse of the present and the future of the Lady Panthers right there with Medina and Vasquez working together.
That foul was assessed to Mariah Dotson. That's her first of the night. So Vasquez will shoot 2. First one is good.
So how many freshmen can say, I scored points in an area-round playoff game? Not many.
Yeah.
Alyssa is one of them.
Or I played 16 minutes, because she's gotten quite a bit of playing time already here in the second period. She gets them both. So the first time we see anybody knock down both free throws.
Something to point out, Joe, the deficit is now only 9 points. And we see Alyssa come out of the game, everybody giving her a high five. She did an excellent job.
Yeah, you got Carrion, Medina, Ramos, Vela, and Delgado on the floor for your Lady Panthers for the last 2.5 minutes here in the first half. Espinosa at the top, going inside. That is off the glass and in. Amalia Cobb off the bench is now contributing, and it's 30-19, an 11-point lead for the Lady Bears. Here comes Medina, turnaround, and that's going to be a travel.
Medina just trying to get a break there, kind of struggling here in the first half, trying to get her first basket there, and so close. And Coach Fino was hoping to get a call there.
Yeah, Coach Fino doesn't agree with the traveling call. In the corner, tied up. Rebound, Lady Bears, and she's fouled. That's going to be Sellers. Foul is going to be called on Alyssa Delgado, her first. But that was Cobb going inside to Sellers. Sellers, the lefty, gets the first one.
So we got 1:58 left. Let's see if the Lady Panthers can put together a little run here.
She gets them both. 32-19, Lady Panthers trailing the Lady Bears here in the area round. Delgado gets it out to Vela, and Vela with a right-hand little layup jumper gets her first points of the night and brings your Lady Panthers to 21 points on the evening with 1:37 to go. Trailing by 11. Espinosa at the top. They go inside to Sellers. Sellers kicks it out. She's going to travel. And again, that trap is what really gets them, and it plays games in your mind. And we've seen, that's probably what, the 4th travel that the defense of the Panthers has created because of the trap.
Maybe even more than 4, but yeah, they're doing a great job. They just got to see if they can convert on some of these opportunities that they have right now. Let's see if they can finish strong.
Here comes Carrion. She'll go up. That's a charge.
It's a block. The official down here by Coach Contreras called a block, so.
Oh, yes, he did call a block. There you go. I see it now.
It was a close one.
It was a very close one. So that is on Jada West, her second of the night, and that'll send Carrion to the line for 2. Misses the first one.
Just got to relax, follow through. Just pretend it's practice. Easier said than done.
A lot of times that's what it is. She misses them both. Lane violation on the Lady Bears. This time she gets it to go. 2 for 4 is Melanie Carrion from the free throw line. 8 points tonight. Brings your Lady Panthers to within 10 with 1:09 to go here in the first half. Good play there by Carrion. Espinosa comes up with a loose ball. From just inside the arc, that one falls.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, Joe, because Carrion almost had it there, and that would have, she had nobody in front of her, would have had an easy 2 points.
Yes, she would have. But it's 2 points for the Lady Bears. Carrion fighting her way underneath the basket, gets a bucket, brings your Lady Panthers again to within 10 with 35 seconds to go. Torres from the corner misses, rebound by the Lady Bears. That's Zenaira Adams, and she gets her 4th point of the night, 12-point lead with 24 seconds to go.
Yeah, Adams was just at the perfect spot right there, right underneath the basket, and had position and landed right in her hands for the easy layup.
Medina from 15 feet away, that one in and out. Carrion tries to get the rebound, but Vela comes away with the loose ball. Medina drilling out to her left, 14-footer. That one misses, rebound by the Lady Bears, 4 seconds. For 3, that one off the back iron misses, and we are at the half. And at the half, it's the Lady Bears 36, your Lady Panthers 24. We'll be back with the second half right here on KWES.
nacho, fruit pies, pickles, candies, chip, Gatorade, drinks, and water. Please visit our concession stand. There's a lot of goodies up there, so please visit our concession stand during the game where you can be to help support our basketball booster club. Thank you.
actually outscored them in the second period. But that second period, Mike, what a big difference. 15-14, Lady Panthers outscored the Lady Bears.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Lady Panthers were able to overcome that storm they went through in the first period where Brennan went on a 15-0 run to take a 17-4 lead. And ever since then, the Lady Panthers have played tooth and nail with them. And let's hope that the second half could be an adjustment for them and move on.
Shot missed by Torres, but West with a rebound. Takes a shot, she misses, and that's going to be a foul on her. She pushed Destiny Ramos.
And the way the Lady Panthers were able to stay in this game, Joe, is by hitting some free throws, getting some turnovers, hitting some shots at the end. I thought Melanie Carillon got going. And now we just need for a player like Raimi Medina to get going to give the Lady Panthers an opportunity here in the second half.
Again, the backcourt press. Lady Panthers break it. Carrion's going to go all the way to the basket. She loses the basketball, and it's going to go the other way. And so they did a good job breaking the press, and that's one of the things that Coach Fino said before the game is this is something we have to do is break that press. They've been able to do that, but we need to make sure that they're making shots after they do that.
I think they've adjusted to the size of Brennan there. I think in the first quarter they had some problems with the pressure on the press, but they're doing a much better job.
Shot taken and missed by the Lady Bears. Taylor Ross, one of the big players in that first half, but she picked up a little too many fouls, so they sat her down for quite a bit. So here comes Carrion. She gets it out to Medina. Medina looking to get one direction or the next, but gives it right back to Carrion. Good move there by Davila. She misses, but Carrion with the basket. 12 points for Carrion tonight. You talked about her having a great game the first time they faced each other. She's got 12 points tonight.
And the Lady Panthers, Joe, down there in the paint area will have opportunities if you know, with Ross in foul trouble there, they can get some opportunities to get those rebounds and go up strong.
Sotelo with a good move and gets that basket. So Sotelo has 7 points, 38-26. And you talk about Ross being in foul trouble. The other young lady that's in trouble is West. And Ross with the inbound pass steal, and she falls on the basketball. That was kind of funny. But that's going to be on your Lady Panthers. That's going to be on Medina. And Medina is going to pick up her first foul tonight.
And we talked about Ross covering the player that's inbounding the ball there, giving them some problems there with her size. Was able to get that turnover. And we got a substitution.
Zenaira Adams comes in to replace West. And they get her the basketball quickly. And Ramos with a steal. Crossover, goes to the rack, little short, misses. Ball is loose, picked up by Adams. Adams having a hard time dribbling it, now behind her back. Goes inside, but look who was hustling down the court to make sure they didn't get a clean pass to Sotelo.
Yeah.
That is Destiny Ramos.
And that's why you see Coach Fino there clapping her hands because she was very proud of that. And that's one of the things she talked about was hustling. They need to, if there's a turnover or a missed shot, they need to hustle back. And we got a 5-second violation there. So once again, great job there on defense denying the inbound pass.
Yeah, the speed of the Lady Panthers showing up right there. Inbound pass, long pass to Ramos. She gets it into Davila. Davila has it knocked away by Espinosa and stolen by Adams. Torres from 12 feet away, short. Good steal by Medina. And then taken right back. And Medina commits a foul. No, they're not going to charge it on Medina. They're going to charge that one on Vela. So Vela picks up her 4th foul tonight. And that's going to send Ross to the line to shoot 2.
And that's going to send Villapando in for Vela, I'm assuming. But if there is a bright side to it, is that we see that Ross missed that free throw. I mean, as impressive as she is with her size, Joe, she has those long arms as well. So she has the size, she has those long arms.
She gets the second one.
And that's a great pedigree for a basketball player, especially at her position.
Again, the pressure being applied by the Lady Bears, but here comes Villalpando. Inside, Davila from 8 feet misses, rebounded by Adams. Espinosa, long pass, Carrion with the steal, and that's what we've been talking about. That's what the Lady Panthers need to do. Little turnaround move, but that's a travel.
So let's just give credit there to Brennan there, forcing Carrion to try that 360 move, and they lost her balance there and took too many steps.
And so they got a Lady Panther on the floor, so as they tend to her, we'll take a timeout. You're enjoying Lady Panther basketball right here on KWES. Well, Melanie Carrion gets off the court on her own power, as we've seen already tonight. A couple of ladies do just that, and that's what you always want to see. So again, good sportsmanship on both crowds as they applaud as she gets off the court under her own power. And we've got 5:18 to go. It's the Lady Bears 39, your Lady Panthers 26. We are in the third period here at Ray High School in Corpus Christi.
And the place for Carrion is that freshman Alyssa Vasquez there, who got a lot of playing time in that first half.
Inside to Ross, knocked away, and Vasquez comes away with the basketball as she is fouled. So that one is going to be on Sotelo. And believe it or not, that's going to just be her first foul. So only 2 girls for the Lady Bears with 3 fouls, Jada West and Taylor Ross. And you're talking about Taylor Ross and her long arms and how she really creates havoc on the inbound pass. And because of her 3 fouls, we've seen her not on the court that much. That one is, she blocks Vasquez, but we've got a whistle and we'll wait to see it on the foul. And that one is on Ross, and that's going to be 4 fouls for Ross.
That's a big one.
So Vasquez to the line. First one does not fall.
We saw her hit a couple of free throws in that first half. She was a 2 of 2.
Right.
Now 2 of 3. As a team, the Lady Panthers are 6 of 12.
She gets the second one. 39-27, Lady Panthers trailing. 4:37 to go here in the third period. Espinosa to Sotelo, looking to go inside, cannot. Swings it around. Back to Espinosa in the corner, knocked away. Good job there by Villalpando getting up in the air and knocking it away.
Yeah, the Lady Panthers are doing a great job on the rotations there. Staying on that zone defense. You see Alexa there.
Yeah, they're trying to go into either Adams or Sellers, because there's a little bit of a height advantage by those 2 ladies on the Lady Panthers. Espinosa changing directions, and there's a whistle. A 3-shot foul.
It's just a little bump, Joe, but that's all that's needed.
Okay, they're going to say her foot was on the line. Now they're raving 2. So that's going to be on Alyssa Vasquez, her first foul of the night. But the initial call was 3. Now they're saying just 2. So Espinosa will be at the line to shoot 2. She misses the first one. And this is the first time Espinosa is at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, Brennan is 8 out of 16.
So both teams right around the 500 mark. And Melanie Carrion comes back on the court for you Lady Panthers.
So that's good news. Very good news to see her back in.
She gets the second one. So Espinosa has 3 points tonight. 13-point lead for the Lady Bears, 40-27. Knocked away by Sellers. Here comes Torres. Shot taken and made. Torres now has 12 points tonight. She's the only Lady Bear in double digits. She averages 16 points a night.
Yeah, that was a tough shot too, a tough angle, but did a great job there of getting it in the right spot there for the basket.
Ramos dribbling, driving, short, rebounded by Sellers underneath the basket, and we got a jump ball situation. And it's going to be Lady Panther basketball. So good job by the defense to tie Sellers up underneath the basket. Long inbound pass to Ramos. She'll take a shot from three-point land, and that one is good. So Ramos has 3 trays tonight, 9 points on the evening. Brings your Lady Panthers to within 12, 42-30, with 3:25 to go here in the third.
Yeah, hit a three-pointer in the first, three-pointer second, and now a three-pointer here in the third.
Espinosa will dribble out and get things reset for the Lady Bears. Going inside to Sellers, looking for Sotelo, cannot, and she's double-teamed, and there's going to be a foul. That might be on Villalpando.
Yeah, Villalpando is kind of saying, my fault there. She was reaching for the ball there.
And that's going to be her 4th. So Vela comes back on the court for Villalpando, and both Vela and Villalpando have 4 fouls apiece. Inbound pass to Sellers, out to Sotelo, into Torres for 3. That one misses. Good job by Davila to come up with the rebound. They collapse on her, and Medina was ready to give her some aid. Back to Davila. Dribbling out to her left. Blocking foul on Vela. Vela doesn't like the call, but that should be 5 on her.
She was trying to set a screen there, and so the official said it was illegal.
And they just said it 5 fouls.
There's the buzzer for foul number 5. So let's see what Coach Fino's going to do. We're going to have her
Delgado in.
Number 22.
Alyssa Delgado. So Vela did what she needed to do, played great defense. We saw her tie up the Bear, whoever's trying to get a rebound on a few occasions, and that's exactly what you wanted to see from her tonight. You know, you talked about her being fearless, Mike, and we saw that play here tonight. So great job by Ana Vela, and she'll sit down. Her night is over after 5 fouls.
And we got Delgado, who's a fresh body in there. See what she can do.
Sotelo for 3 misses. They go inside, and that's going to be no basket. That's travel.
She went to her right and then was trying to come back to the left, and her pivot foot moved, so too many steps.
Now I was waiting to see if that's what was going to be called. Davila, good job going through the defense of the Lady Bears. Here comes Ramos, changing direction. She's trapped, but goes away with it. Gives it to Delgado. Delgado takes a shot, misses. Rebound Espinosa. 2:18 to go, 42-30. Lady Panthers are trailing. Loose ball, and Ramos ties up Sotelo.
Both teams getting after it. I think Brennan called timeout.
And they did. You're absolutely right, Mike. I was waiting for that call as well. So a timeout called on the court. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So the score is 42-30. Again, you know, the Lady Panthers did a really good job in the second period, holding the Lady Bears to only 14 points. And they're doing a good job here in the third period, as they've only given up 6 points.
And something that I like, Joe, is Alyssa Delgado, who just came in, had a wide open shot in the elbow area. She didn't hesitate. She missed it, but sometimes you need to get those first few shots out of the way. It would help if perhaps she can get on the line and maybe, you know, let go of a few free throws and get into the rhythm of the game, because as we know, she didn't play the whole night until right now. So, you know, you just want to get that first shot out of the way, maybe get that first rebound, maybe get that first bump, maybe that first elbow into your body. You're like, okay, I'm awake now.
Yeah, you mentioned going toe-to-toe right before we began action here in the second half. Both teams have put up 6 points, so good job by the Lady Panthers, like you said, going toe-for-toe with these Lady Bears.
And the reason why I say that, Joe, is because she has a big assignment there, trying to slow down, you know, the size of Brennan. They're going to call her for a foul.
You're absolutely right. Alyssa Delgado, she'll pick up her second foul of the night. 5 team fouls on your Lady Panthers. Inside quickly to Adams, and she doesn't hesitate, goes right back up. And of course, a size advantage there allowed her to do just that.
Well, I don't think the Lady Panthers were ready or set. And I think Brennan just kind of snuck one on them and took advantage of it.
This time the pass gets away from your Lady Panthers and creates a turnover. And the Lady Bears, we've got an official's timeout as we've got some dirty area on the floor. So we'll inbound the pass or the basketball.
Yeah, they found a wet spot there in front of the San Antonio Brennan bench. Safety first.
Absolutely. So there's a minute 45 to go here in the third. 44-30, Lady Bears on top. Clock resumes. Sotelo. Davila defensively. That's a travel. She took 3 steps.
If it was the NBA or WNBA, maybe she could get away with it, but yeah, that was 2.5, 3 steps.
That was 3 steps.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right, Mike. Any other play, you might gotten away with it, but like these referees are on top of everything. They're not letting anything slide. Sotelo with a steal, and she'll bring it up the court. Dribbles out to her right. Pass out to Torres. She brings it out to the top and will slow things down. Davila defensively. That one-handed underhand toss, trying to get it out to Espinosa, but it goes out of bounds, and that's a turnover. And a good job defensively by your Lady Panthers.
Yeah, I don't know if the ball just slipped off her hands or if she intended to do that. She threw it with her left hand, just at the wrong spot.
Well, I think, as we mentioned earlier, Mike, the defense just all over the place, and a good pass to Carrion, and she gets that one to fall. She's got 14 points on the night, 44-32, 45 seconds to go here in the third.
Dribble penetration there. Destiny found a lane and a great pass.
That one is going to be on Adams. That's just her first foul, as she was pushing underneath the basket, trying to gain position to get the rebound, because she was able to get a second and third shot opportunity. And again, you know, the Lady Panthers doing a really good job just being there. Good job, Ramos, with the move. She goes up, doesn't get that one to go, but it's Carrion with the rebound, and she is tied up.
No, I think they're going to call a foul. Let's see, number 1.
Espinosa with a hold. And that's her third foul tonight.
Let me say this, Joe. When you're hustling the way the Lady Panthers are right now, where they're fighting tooth and nail for the basketball there, the officials will see that effort. And more often than not, you will get those calls.
15-footer off the back iron. And we got a whistle. It's going to be a foul on your Lady Panthers. No, they're not. He pointed this way first. So that one is going to be on Elise Sellers, her second foul. He pointed this way first like it was going to go in the other direction. Then he changed direction, so they got that one cleared up. Glad to hear that.
Let's play a little psychological game here. When stuff like that happens, Joe, it can frustrate a team. Oh, that's a great block there by the young lady there, Adams. But psychological-wise, Lady Panthers, you know, can take advantage of that opportunity there, and Brennan can get a little frustrated, you know, with a whole quarter left.
That they can. Here comes Carrion driving. She'll go up. High lay-in, that doesn't go, and it's a rebound by Sellers. And it's a foul, and we'll see who that one's on. Medina.
And Carrion did the right thing. She found a wide open lane up the middle, went up left-handed, went halfway down, and then went back up, went back out.
That's Medina's second foul. 10 seconds left. 44-32 is the score. Sotelo trying to go inside. Get it to Dotson. Jump ball situation. We've played 3. And at the end of 3, it's the Lady Bears 44. Your Lady Panthers 32. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes right here on KWES. 8-8 in the third. Area round of the girls basketball state playoffs. Lady Panthers trailing the Lady Bears 44-32. Other than the first period, Mike, this one has been really close.
Very close. Both teams played to an 8-8 tie in the third quarter. But now, with this being the last quarter, the Lady Panthers need to make that run. Now is the time to make that run.
Carrion, Davila, Ramos, Delgado, and Medina on the floor for your Lady Panthers as we begin the final quarter. They trail 44-32.
So we got 3 seniors, a sophomore, and a junior for the Lady Panthers.
Turnaround jumper, Sotelo, that one misses everything, goes out of bounds. So your Lady Panthers will bring it up the court. No backcourt pressure to begin the final period.
And we talk about the experience, Joe, before the game. And we know the Lady Panthers have been in this position before many, many times.
Knocked away by Sellers. Medina. Davila. Davila looking. Going up. Off the glass and in. Davila, what a good shot. Going up. Laying it high off the glass and in. 44-34. Lady Panthers trailing.
Yeah, it was a very pretty shot. Going back to the old school there, it looked like a little hook shot there that just went off the glass and went in.
And that's what the Lady Panthers need to do, is get that ball high because of the height advantage. And we saw Carrion do that a little while ago. Hers just didn't fall. Sotelo looking to drive. She does. 7 feet away. That one hits the bottom of the net. Sotelo now has 9 points, 44-36. Lady Panthers trailing. Davila kicks it out to Ramos, and she could not catch up to that.
And you wonder how long Ross will stay on the bench for Brennan. She has her 4 fouls there. I'm keeping an eye on Coach Contreras there. So is it one of those things where, hey, if we can sustain the lead 10 or over, we keep her in the bench, or do they bring her in, within the next minute or so and put the game away, or try to put the game away?
Good job by the Lady Panther defense as they go in strong to West, and West puts it on the floor and they knock it away from her. And West comes right around and gets a big rebound to Sotelo. Sotelo off the glass and in. So Sotelo has 4 points here in the fourth period, extends the Lady Bear lead to 14, 48-34. Carrion goes up strong and draws a foul. They're going to say that one is on Jada West, and now West has 4 fouls. So Carrion at the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Carrion went to her right side down the baseline, went up against 2 Brennan players there. He was fortunate to draw the foul.
First one is good.
Yeah, you notice that Coach Fino has 2 players already back here, because we know how fast the Lady Bears are off of a missed free throw.
Well, she just expected Carrion to drop them both. 48-36, 5:57 left to go in this one. Torres will bring it across, and she's going to slow things down. Trying to go inside, ball is loose. Medina comes away with it. She loses it. And really great job there by Adams to come away with it, go up strong, get the basket and the foul. And that foul is going to be on Delgado. And she picks up her 3rd foul. and a three-point play opportunity for Adams.
Yeah, Adams got the steal there. We thought Medina had the ball, lost it, and Adams got the ball back and is going to complete the three-point play. And we were talking to Coach Contreras before the game. One of the things she told us that this, believe it or not, this is her first year of organized basketball.
That's going to be over the back, and that should do it for West. Who are they going to call this one on? I'm waiting to see the number. I saw West go over the top, and I can't see who they called that foul on, and they don't put it up on the board. So a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity for Villalpando.
Got to make them count.
And she does. So West comes off the floor. Ross will replace her, and there goes the hand up for 5 fouls.
Okay.
Or unless it's the weight. You know what I mean?
Well, you're right. Good point there. Could be. Hold on.
Exactly.
Somebody's coming in. Hold on.
Gets them both. Good job by Villalpando.
Lady Panthers have hit their last 4 free throws. Make that 5.
You're right, 5 because they had one in the third, so that carries over. Adams being guarded by Davila and Villalpando. Sotelo, that one off the front iron. Rebound Ross. Ross goes right back up and in. So Ross only has 7 points tonight because she has spent a lot of time on the bench. She's got 4 fouls. Medina trying to go to Carrion, but that's just a little too high for her to handle.
Yeah, miscommunication there. She probably thought that Carrion was going to kind of go up for the ball, and that didn't happen.
52-38, 5:05 to go in this one. This is going to be Espinosa bringing it up the court. Very close to committing
a backcourt violation.
Torres driving the baseline, kicks it out to Ross. Ross is fouled. That's on Carrion, her second foul. Ross to the line to shoot 2. First one is good.
So you notice that Brennan, well, now we see another player coming in, but I was going to say that they only have one player in there. Going to have everybody come back, but now they have their 3.
She gets them both. 54-38, Lady Bears on top, 4:45 left to go. Medina out to her left, Davila looking to create something. Has it knocked away, but gives it right back to Medina. Medina changing directions, comes back out to the top. Davila. Dribbling to her right, out to the corner to Carrion. Carrion, good move, goes up, misses. Ross with the rebound, and she's tied up. She'll go to the line. And we'll see who they call this one on. That's on Carrion, her 3rd foul. And Ross back at the line. And this is going to be a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity for her. Misses. And look who got that rebound. Carrion really got up in the air to come down with that one. Medina looking to drive, decides to change directions. Inside to Villalpando. Here's Ramos. Thought about it, brings it back down to Davila. Davila. She'll go up strong, misses. Carrion with the rebound, but Ross takes it away. Here comes Torres. Torres goes up, underhand lay-in. Doesn't get it to fall, but a good job by Ross to finish. Here comes Davila. Good move. Blocked by Ross. Sotelo with the basketball. Ross loses it, gives it up to Adams. Adams gets a basket. So we've got a timeout on the court. 58-38. Lady Bears on top. So the Lady Bears beginning to turn it on here in the fourth.
Yeah, and it's led by Adams, who scored 6 points, including the last 2 baskets here, to give the Lady Bears that separation that they're looking for. And 3:38 left with a 20-point lead.
Yeah, they have dropped 14 points here in the first 5 minutes of the fourth period.
You can see the difference, Joe, when Adams comes into the game, the difference that she makes. She's able to stretch the ball out, and you get some outside shots, you get some rebounding, and the Lady Bears are pulling away.
Yeah, Adams has 12 points, and of course she comes off the bench to contribute those 12 points, so she's done a really good job, you know. And then we've seen Ross on the boards really doing a great job commanding both offensive and defensive boards for the Lady Bears here in the fourth period.
And then her presence in the paint as well, Joe, when the Lady Panthers try to drive in, and she's right there. She's able to get those block shots, making it tough.
Yeah, Davila comes off the court under her own power, which is always a good sign. And the Lady Panthers, here's Medina in the corner to Carrion, inside to Villalpando. Villalpando dribbles out to Vasquez, and that's a travel. I'm sorry, Delgado, that's a travel. .325 left to go. Lady Bears 58, Lady Panthers 38. Espinosa, Adams, Sotelo for 3. That one misses. Ball is loose. Villalpando picks it up. Gives it up to Medina. Medina, long pass to Carrion. Carrion going to go in. Little spin move and knocked away, but that's a travel.
Yeah, Carrion thought she was going to get the foul. But the officials are saying, well, before there was a foul, you took too many steps.
And we've seen that called quite a bit tonight. Sotelo gives it up to Torres. Torres to Ross. Good steal there by Ramos. Good job by the defense of the Panthers, putting pressure on the Lady Bears. Off the glass high by Ramos. Missed. Adams with the rebound. Torres. Torres is going to go all the way to the hole. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul is on Medina. She picks up her 3rd. And Torres will go to the line. Torres has not been at the line but once tonight.
Four-year letterman on this team. As we mentioned earlier, she's the leading scorer for the Lady Bears. I asked Coach Contreras if she intends to play in the next level, and she said yes, she would like to, but hasn't signed with anybody yet. So, well, hopefully she'll get that opportunity.
Well, she has not made a free throw tonight. And she is 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. 12 points tonight. She averages 16 a game. That's a hold.
Oh, they're going to call a charge.
They're going to call a charge. I thought that was a hold on Espinosa because she grabbed her as she spun around. But they probably called the charge before the spin or before the grab. And as I always say, I'm not the guy in the striped shirt, so my call doesn't count. Good job by Delgado defensively. Adams misses, goes right back up as she gets her own rebound and gets herself another point. You were talking about her and her presence, Mike. Again, another charge on the Lady Panthers.
Well, they're trying to set a screen there, but they were moving on it, so it's like a moving screen. They're going to call a charge.
And that's on Delgado. So Delgado has 4 fouls tonight. Substitutions being made by the Lady Bears are bringing in some fresh people. This one here is Aaliyah Cobb. She makes her presence onto the court for the first time tonight. Out to Adams. Adams, another bucket. 10 points for Adams here in the fourth.
Yeah, it's been the Adams quarter.
Long shot taken by Ramos, missed. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Bear basketball.
Coach Contreras says Adams is more of the sixth man on this team. Has really done the job tonight.
Blocking foul on Villalpando, and that's number 5 for her. And it's going to send Espinosa to the line, and she'll shoot 2 as they are in the double bonus. Abby Killen comes onto the court for the first time tonight. Adams gets a standing O from her teammates. Maddie Smith comes onto the court for your Lady Panthers. Minute 54 to go. First one is good. Second one is misses. Medina trying to come down with that one. She cannot. We'll see who it was last touched by. And they're going to say it was last touched by the Lady Panthers. Under 2 minutes to go, Colleen with the inbound pass. Long inbound pass to Tierra Lewis. Lewis is on the court. Lewis for 3 off the front iron. Rebound Carrion, tied up by Sellers. It'll be Lady Panther basketball.
Yeah, despite what the score is, Carrion is still working hard down there, getting those rebounds, and was able to draw that jump ball.
So Medina comes across, dribbling out to her left. Gives it up to Smith. Ramos, dribbling to her right. She'll go up strong. She'll be fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2.
Just like we talked about Carrion, Destiny Ramos is still going after it. 2 seniors in this team that we've seen for the last several years. Keeping that Lady Panther tradition going strong.
Ramos gets the first one, and believe it or not, this is the first time Ramos goes to the line.
Yeah, that is hard to believe, as much as we see her drive in.
She gets them both. She's got 11 points tonight. Got a whistle. Officials timeout. I don't think they were ready, so we're going to redo this inbound pass. Ball is loose, picked up by Ramos. She goes up off the glass, gets that one to go. Good job by Ramos. Good job by the Lady Panthers with the backcourt pressure.
They're still pressuring.
Good job by Ramos. She knocked it away. Putting pressure on Aaliyah Cobb. They really collapsed on her.
Yeah, Ramos is a player that I've really enjoyed watching for these last 2 to 3 years.
Again, loose ball picked up by Delgado. She gives it up to Medina. Medina to Ramos. Medina for 3. That one off the front iron. Rebound Ramos. Ramos inside to Carrion. Carrion off the glass and in. What an athletic move by Melanie Carrion. And now she's got 18 points. 63-44, less than a minute to go here in this one.
Second game in a row that Carrion's had a great game against San Antonio Brennan. Had 24 at Border Bash matchup, now 18 tonight.
34 seconds to go. Turnover created by the Panther defense, still getting after it, trailing 63-44. Ramos from way downtown. And that's nothing but the bottom of the net, and she's got a tray in every period. $16 points for Destiny Ramos tonight. What a great game. 17 seconds to go. Dotson. Those are the first points for Cobb tonight. I'm sorry, the second basket for Cobb tonight. She's got 4 points. Ramos from way downtown. That one, Carrion gets a rebound, gets the basket. It counts. Carrion finishes 20 points. 65-49 is the final. The Lady Bears defeating the Lady Panthers here in the area round of the state high school girls basketball playoffs. We want to thank Vinny Berry, Val Zamora for the great job with the camera work. And behind the scenes, Joe Leal, Darlene Gracia, and Mike Palacios, keeping everything running so smooth. I am Joe Aguilar for Mike Gonzalez, saying goodnight from Corpus Christi at the Ray High School Gymnasium in the area round of the state high school playoffs, where your Lady Panthers are defeated by the Lady Bears of San Antonio Brennan. Final score, the Lady Bears of San Antonio Brennan 65, your Lady Panthers 49. We'll see you next time right here on KWES.